Hey everyone! So I'm so happy that you are joining us for the YouTube channel for the Falling Giants blog. So on this, I will be reading or going over past Bible studies that we already did. So it'll be super quick. I promise I won't ever go over 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I shouldn't say I promise because I am a long-winded person. Just a heads up, I'm coming to you from my dining room, so you might hear my dog pitter-patter on by. So if you ever hear that or hear him barking, I'm so sorry in advance. But I am going to talk about the first ever one Bible study that I wrote. It's so crazy. We're going on 2 years of this. So Project 6-8 has been alive and thriving and growing for 2 whole years, and it's just so insane. If you are part of our email-based Bible study, you'll maybe remember, but you hopefully this will be a little refresher of what the first study was. And okay, sorry, dog. See? Okay, so I am just so happy you all are joining. So Project 6-8 was based on the verse Isaiah 6-8. So then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, "Whom shall I send, and who will go for us?" And I said, "Here I am, send me." If you know me personally or known me in my past, I've always had a heart for missions. Even though I've never been on an actual mission trip. I've never left the country. I have never. I've done like community service stuff, so that is considered a mission, but I've never actually been able to go on a missions trip, which is crazy because I've always had this heart. And so my goal with Project 6-8 is to grow into the mission organization part, and we start taking on community service things, but eventually I hope to actually put together groups to go out and serve God and serve people that are in need in the U.S., overseas, wherever. So this Bible study was kind of put together in a day. This verse is just the foundation of it. And when I started, I talked about my scars. And because of that, it was because one morning I was doing my hair, you got the mirror right in front of you, and I was just picking apart every little thing physically, but all of a sudden I started picking apart every little thing mentally. And finally, I must have just set something off for God, because finally He's just like, it is not about you. It is not about your scars. It's not about remembering what you did or what you've done. It is about remembering what I've done and what my scars represent that I've done for you and for the world and for all mankind. And so can you imagine just that coming across obviously you just hear it. For me, how God talks to me, I hear it. It's not like a booming voice. He's talking to me very sternly usually, but lovingly. I can, God talks to everybody differently. So in the back of my mind, I hear Him in this stern, loving voice. And He's just like, it's not about remembering your scars. It's about remembering mine. And honestly, my first reaction was the classic DJ Tanner line from Full House. "Oh my Lanta." I was just caught in my tracks. And at the same time, I was fangirling over how good that his words were. And just secondly, when I started thinking after that part of freaking out about him saying something to me, I'm just like, how true is that? How many hours, minutes, days, months, how much of our lives have we wasted in self-pity and just focus? And because self-pity is actually, obviously, is being selfish. You are focusing only on yourself. and you're feeling sorry for yourself. I get caught in it all the time. So I'm not like accusing anybody, and I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm far from. And that's honestly, I haven't been able to write this Bible study because I am perfect. I have been able to write it because I have failed. I have failed over and over again, and I have been able to turn my life to Christ. And with Him, I have been able to make progress. So I'm not trying to shame anybody. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well. And so that's just the whole point of this group. And each week I will have a goal to try to speak truth into you, not only through this YouTube channel, but through the email blast, through my social media, through I almost spilled it, through an upcoming project, I just released a book, through my book. And guys, my book is called Here I Am. It's available on Amazon, the Kindle version and the paperback version. But it's the most informal thing ever. There's not even a table of contents. I know that. And there's going to be people that read this book and they're going to be like, what in the world is up with this book? There's no table of contents and there's no page numbers. But there is 85-ish pages in this book. And it's super short read. Actually, it's so short, I'm pretty sure it's one of the very few books in the category, because on Amazon it released as a #1 new release in 1 hour Christian reads. So it was created for both readers and non-readers. I know people that have already read it, and they read it in one sitting. And that's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. I didn't want this long, drawn-out, 300-page book, because God doesn't need that many details. We just need it. Maybe that didn't make sense. But basically, all those things that are in that book just needed preached and told. And so this book was all written in 2018, and it's 2020. So it's taken 2 years to write. I literally could write another book on just 2018, but the content that happened in 2018 and all that stuff was the start of everything that I am preaching now. And the content is so important that it just needed to get out. And I did not care. The word of Jesus needed to get out, and I did not care how I looked. I just wanted people to see Jesus and God in this book. And so it's very informal. The formatting is off. It's not your professionally done. I did everything. I did the cover art. I did the formatting, and that's how I got away with not having a table of contents or page numbers. But go check it out, because if you don't want to check it out, maybe just spread the word, because Jesus' name needs spread. And so with that being said, welcome to the YouTube channel again. And I promise that I will do my best to be able to lead you all if you choose to join the Project 6-8 fam. So have a great week, everybody, and I can't wait to talk to y'all again soon. So much love to you, and God bless.